Most people hope, but never act. This is Let's Get Better. The grind, the inspiration, the hard questions. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. This is O'Brien.
And this is Amber. So today we are updating on all of our creative journey.
It's a struggle. That's what we'll say. Yeah, just pushing content, sharing content, just doing different projects and reaching out to, collaborators. That's why if I see your art or if I see that you're, doing any kind of creative anything, I'm probably going to reach out to you. I actually reached out to Kayla Weaver after she posted her art and she agreed to collaborate with me, and that she'll let me write a story to it and that kind of stuff. So that's amazing. Shout out to Joshua Myers. I'm going to go down to his neck of the woods at some point in time and collaborate with him, get on his gaming channel. He's also going to interview for the podcast about his creative journey. Ooh, I'd like to interview Kayla, but I haven't talked to her about it yet. So this is just basically hopes and dreams that I'm saying out loud and stuff like that.
So far, what we've kind of been doing, last week we mentioned starting a mowing business. That sounded great until we got a couple of customers, and to be truthful, that was a little bit more than we expected it to be. And when we did get the customers, we didn't get the pay we were expecting.
Yeah. So what it comes down to is that the money wasn't right. Like it's not the work. It's not the. I actually like mowing and weeding and that kind of stuff. It's not the work. It's that the money's just not. It's just not there yet because we're not like licensed, insured, or anything like that. And I don't have like a crew of people working under me. So the money's just not right. And, the customers were great. Everybody we talked to was really great. But I just don't think that the money is right. Especially not when we're sparking for Walmart and stuff. And you can make the same amount of money in less time with way less effort.
And that's really what we're going for. We're really trying to build ourselves into something that
we're in control of.
Yes.
Yeah, it's about more than just making money. I don't want to be trapped inside of a schedule where you have to get up every morning at 6 and you have to go every day and all that stuff.
And you're going to make other people rich. You're on everyone else's time. I think every parent has had one of those days, and even if you're not a parent, there's other situations.
Just every adult.
Where you can't get out of work for something that you need to or want to do. People who are making their own schedules, they're working on their own time, and they're actually making enough money to live, which we are at the moment making enough to live. That is mostly due to Spark at this moment.
Yeah.
That's not our absolute creative journeys, but Spark does give us the freedom
to
create and establish new beginnings, start fresh, and do exactly what we want to do, and we work our own schedules.
Yeah. It's a process, and as of this week, because the Sunday episode, we will be updating everything we're doing, on the creative side of things. We are still going for monetization on TikTok and on Spotify and a few other places. But as of right now, it's not taken off yet. But it's clearly better than it was when we started. Like, our TikTok is starting to feed itself. Followers, likes, comments, reposts, these kind of things. It's starting to compound. Like interest, if you will.
It is, and we're getting a lot more followers. Shout out to everybody who supports us and likes stuff. Jamie, you have plugged us every time we post a video.
Jamie Lee, thank you. Thank you so much.
You send messages with video ideas. I'd love to see you guys do this. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, if you're one of our friends or something and you have an idea that you think we should do, just send it to us on, through any social, Facebook, TikTok, wherever, Snapchat, wherever you have us at. Yeah.
Now, I will say that a lot of you have, after seeing that prank of me throwing the flower on O'Brien. You guys asked for a lot more prank videos.
A whole series. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Now, O'Brien is not a prankster. If I'm getting ready to play a prank on our kids, like one Halloween, it was after Halloween actually, and they had a mask laying around here. I asked Bentley to go outside and grab something from the car for me, and I was going to sneak around out the other door before he could get out and jump scare him. O'Brien told him before he even walked out the door. He's not good with pranks. He doesn't like to prank people.
Yeah, so we're going to do the prank videos and a few more music videos and that kind of thing, like the Yin Yang one that we posted. We thought we could turn that into a series long ago before we even started doing TikToks and stuff, because we were, sit around and talk about ideas all the time.
Yeah, so if you have a video idea, send it to us. We'll be more than happy to do it for you. Thank you to everyone who comes out and just says, hey, your guys' videos are awesome. I love your videos. Thank you for posting them. Me and my husband watched them for an hour the other day. I've literally had someone say that to me, and it's such a good feeling because I know that people are really watching our videos. I know that they really like them. Don't forget to comment, like, share. It really helps more than you know.
Absolutely. It really does. There's a lot of projects we're working on. There's a lot of things coming, from the socials to the writing to the podcast. We have a lot of different projects going. We have a lot of things going. And yeah, follow along for the journey. And if you're creating something, reach out to me. I'll come interview you. I'll meet you where you're at.
We want to hear about your journey. Even if you're a big success now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they have a podcast where they talk to people who are very, very successful, and that's Diary of a CEO. And you can talk to people who are very, very successful there. Now, I have an interview planned with a very successful person, but we really want to talk to people who are in the beginning / middle of their journey, and because we want to talk about what it takes and the brass tacks of the whole situation, where one day you're working at, we'll say, Roses, and next week you're posting on socials and you're creating music and you're putting your content out there, and eventually something starts to happen. So I want to know about those stories. I want to talk to the people who are just going at it every day and just hoping for the best, and still nothing has happened yet. Musicians, painters, writers, business people, all of that. So stick around, see what happens, see how far we can push this thing.
I also want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of the moms out there listening. And a special Happy Mother's Day to my friend Jamie, who is a brand new mom.
Ooh.
I love her to pieces. So an extra special Happy Mother's Day to you, Jamie.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to all the moms. We need y'all. Clearly. Clearly we need y'all. So thank you for all you do. All right.
Well, it's been real, and we'll talk to you again next week.